So, anyway, what up? 'Cause I was just thinking, right? I'm just sitting here watching some shit as usual, and I'm seeing that in California and New York, you're given illegal driver's licenses and you're given illegal CDLs. Now, for somebody to be driving a CDL, I'll never forget, I was like 18 years old and I went to take a CDL driver's license course. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I wasn't taking it. My friend was, and I was thinking about signing up. But I saw a lot of problems he was having getting jobs and stuff like that, and it was just a bunch of BS. So, in the end, to see my friend, who's an American citizen, go and actually get his CDL license, go through the truck driving school, do all this, like, it was a lot. And then in the end, he didn't even get a job, and he actually learned how to drive the truck. But then you have people that just came into the country, they're not taking driving courses, they're not taking anything. And to just hand these people licenses, like, listen, man, I'm all for, if where you're at, like, if the country that you're coming from is, just say, a terrible country, and there's a lot going on over there or whatever, do I feel bad for you? Absolutely. But do I think that you should be in the United States driving illegally and doing all that shit? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So the fact of the matter is, you got people that don't even know how to drive. Like, they don't know how to handle themselves. Like, they don't know what to do at all. And you're just saying, oh, okay, here's a license. Go drive on the highway. I know that you never trained for it, know that you've never done it before, but here, I'm just going to give you a license and just allow you to just go drive. And now you're just wiping out American citizens. Like, just, like, can you imagine how, like, fearful that is? Like, you're just sitting on the highway, like, it's literally like I'm driving into work now. So imagine you're just sitting on the highway in standstill traffic, and you're not, you know what I mean? You're just trying to get to work. And all of a sudden, an 18-wheeler just comes barreling through everything. You can't even move. Like, you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. And they just take you out. And it's just, oh, well, like, you know, and then they come to check the driver, and his driver's license has no name given, CDL license from California. Like, come on, dude. Come on. This is, what's up, BMG Boom Santos? What's going on, bro? But yeah, like, and this has nothing to do with being racist or anything like that. This has to do with the fact that if you're in this country, you know what you're coming to. You know that you're going to an English-speaking country. You know that you're going to a Christian nation. That's just what this is. It's not saying you have to be a Christian. It's not saying that you have to, like when you come here, it's not like, oh, well, you got here and you have to speak English today. No, but make an attempt to learn the language of the country that you're going to. Make an attempt to understand the culture. Make an attempt to actually try to assimilate with the people that you're moving with. It's like you ask somebody if you could stay at their house, and then you go there and you start barking orders. Like, it's just something you don't do. And the fact of the matter is, like, you got people that's coming in, like, we don't even know who the people are, and you're just handing them CDL licenses that, like I said, a friend of mine had to go to school for. And dude, this kid was in, like, driving school for a nice little while. Like, it's not like he just went and did truck driving school, was out of it in 3-4 days, and that was it. Like, no, like, this shit took like a couple of months for him to actually complete. And then the fact of the matter was, he couldn't even get a job And this is an American citizen that actually took the CDL course. If you're coming here from, just say, India or Pakistan or something like that, and they're just handing you a CDL license and you have no idea what you're doing, like, dude, you are moving with machinery, like, that's thousands and thousands of pounds, and you're just wiping people out, like, then they got the balls to say we need gun control. Like, bruh, you know what I mean? Like, you're just giving people a license to just take people out. Like, that's pretty much what you're doing. You're like, all right, you know what? Really don't give a shit about the citizens. Let's just give people that don't know how to drive these massive trucks. Well, they need an opportunity. Let's just give it to them. Like, oh, okay, yeah, let's just drive through an American city and just wipe people out. Like, I don't know how to break this thing. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And then you have other people that they're just handing out licenses to. This is no name given. Dude. Anything that I go to, you go to the DMV. My wife said this. My wife was like, I went into the DMV trying to get a license. They wanted Social Security card. They wanted proof of address. She brought in a bill for something, and they were like, yeah, this isn't sufficient. Like, my wife had a Social Security card, her old driver's license, and a piece of mail with her name on it with the address, and they told her it wasn't good enough. But yet you're giving licenses out in New York to people that they have no idea who they are, and on the license it says no name given. How the fuck can you not give a name on your driver's license? Or even if it's not a driver's license, even if it's just an ID card. How can that say no name given? Like, nah. We don't know who you are. Like, it's just cool. Here, yeah, we have no idea who you are. Here's a license. And I'm not T6 Tools. What's up, brother? But I just don't understand this shit. And then it's like, they're like, okay, yeah, let's try to make things safer. All right, so let's send ICE in. Let's get them to crack down. And then you got people trying to block them. Like, bro, they are trying to make you safer. Trust me. I don't care what you see on CNN. I don't care what you see on MSDNC or any of these channels. ICE is a federal agency. Federal agency. FBI, NSA, CIA, they're federal agencies. You think they're going to build a federal agency to go after normal citizens? Shit doesn't work that way, bro. Like, it's a federal agency. To block these people, to try to get... Now, listen. I have a heart. If you've been in this country 30-something years, you've been working... Yeah, I understand, like, it's messed up. You shouldn't be getting sent out of the country and shit like that. I completely agree. But on the other way, when you look at the flip side of it, yeah, thugs. Come on, man, thugs. Oh, so the people that are burning down fucking cities and the people that are running through Walmart right now, they're not thugs? ICE are thugs, right? Because they're going after fucking criminals. Criminals. If you happen to get somebody in there and they're not a criminal, oh well. Look, like they say, watch the company you keep. Sorry, pal. Sorry, Rockin' Poochies. I don't know what's so sickening about it. I'm for it. And it seems like there's about 80-something% of the country that's with me. So you go ahead and stand on the wrong side of history, brother. Because as an American citizen, this isn't what we want. We don't want people that we don't know who it is coming into our countries, doing God knows what, and we just have no idea who they are. No, they aren't. Okay, so they're not giving out driver's licenses that say no name given? That's just not happening, right? That's not happening? So you're okay with not knowing who these people are that are in the country. You're okay with that, right? That's cool with you. Don't matter that we don't have any idea who these people are. This could be criminal. This could be a rapist. I'm third generation Antifa. Okay. How about this? Suck nuts. I'm fifth generation American, motherfucker. How about that? 80% of Americans don't approve of this Gestapo crap. You're looking at the wrong shit, bro. You're looking at the wrong shit. This is a 90-10. Everybody wants illegals out of here. Everybody, except Antifa. Except you stupid motherfuckers. How about that? Nobody wants these people here. Nobody. I don't know where you get your fucking information from, brother. Did your grandfather fight for this country? No. No, he didn't. See, that's the thing. That's what I love. I'm glad you asked that question, right? Because I see a lot of people like in California now, they're trying to sign out reparations bills, all right? So, being as you asked that question, right? I would love to know. Let me get it. You're fifth generation bootlicker. How about this? I'm first generation suck my dick, bitch. How about that? They love people like you. Fearful. Fearful of what, bitch? I would smack you. I would smack dog shit down your leg. Like literally smack dog shit down your leg. Go ahead. Go loot, you fucking scumbag. Why don't you go break into a Walmart, you fucking crumb? You're not getting your EBT on the 8th, huh? You're all upset you're not getting your EBT? Is that what it is? Oh, you're a woman. Okay, so even worse. What do you got, 6 kids, you're on EBT, you're upset because you're about to get cut off? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. What is this eye? What is my eye? I don't know. Did you use drug for... No, I'm going to work. That's what I do. You know, I go to work. I don't sit here and ask the government for handouts. Sorry. Strung out. Bro. Listen. Obviously, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I work 60 plus hours a week. Every week. Every week. I have 4 grown children and 6 grandchildren, all successful. I'm on the West Coast, homie. Who gives a fuck? I'm on the East Coast. Lick my balls. Am I Muslim? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not Muslim. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I am Christian. I live in a Christian nation. Christian nation. Like, grew up in Dirty Jersey. Okay, I'm from Philly. Live in Philly. Born in Philly. Raised in Philly. Been here my entire life. But I work for the government. Decades of change and trying to erase. I'm not trying to erase anything. I'm not trying to erase anything. What I'm trying to see is I'm trying to see this nation actually be a thriving nation where we can actually move forward. When you got people out here giving CDL licenses to illegals and they're killing American citizens, yeah, I'm not for that. Yeah, I'm not for that. I'm for actual... I want to see law enforcement. I want more law enforcement. I want the streets safer. No, I don't want fucking criminals ravaging fucking stores and shit like that. No, I don't want that. I don't. Go to a mosque. No good evangelism. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, absolutely. I know where... I'm... Shit, I'm near Logan right now. Like, no bullshit. I'm near Logan right now. I'm like kind of uptown, like driving to work. And I work outside of the city, but I'm literally right around from Logan right now. Like not too far. I'm uptown right now, so that's not too far from Logan. You feel that whatever junk you're taking. Junk I'm taking? What the fuck are you talking about? Whatever junk I'm taking? What junk am I taking? I work for the federal government. Like, you do realize, like, there's drug tests. Like, it's Christian nation, but oh, so you'd rather have it Muslims making every decision? That's what you're saying? 16th Street, okay. Yeah, I'm a little further up than that, but I know what you're talking about, like 16th and what though, like 5th Avenue, like up towards that way, or a little down more. But do you feel it's a Christian nation, but the Jews make every decision in America? I don't agree with that either. Donald Trump isn't a Jew. He's making plenty of decisions. So Lindley, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I do know the area. So like 16th and Lindley. So that would be, you're talking near like up near Nedro and everything, right? Like right like around that general area. Oh, Trump is a dog of a Jew. I'd rather be a dog of a Jew than be a Muslim nation. How about that? Like, that's something that, listen, I'm telling you, just as an American citizen, if you guys think that you're going to try to do in America what you're doing in England, that shit's not going to work over here, bro. I'm just letting you know now. All that coming over here, having 15 kids in each house, and then practicing Sharia in your own fucking house, and then you start buying up the neighborhood. Like we see, like you see the way that it's going in England, and now they have Muslim mayors in almost every city. Like, yeah, you could see the play there. You think you're going to do that? Oh, you come to New York and you get Mandami in and all this shit. You do understand that people here will go to war. War. And we have tons of guns. Tons. Before anybody ever gets down with your Sharia bullshit. I'm just letting you know this now. Like, that's what's going to happen. People are going to fucking go nuts if you think that they're going to go along with the Sharia bullshit in America. Please reconsider what? With respect. I'm just asking what I'm supposed to reconsider. Lying to me about what? I'm witnessing the stuff. It's not... Listen, man. You people are out of your fucking mind. Like, this is the thing. This is what I don't get about the opposite side, right? There's internet now. Like, there used to be a situation, like, back when, you know, early 2000s, to where you'd be able to say shit and you weren't able to verify it. Like, right out. Like, you're just not. Like, there was no way to do it. Everything's online now. Like, you could see the shit. If you actually want to look for it, like, you could see it. Go online, type in New York driver's license, no name given. You will see thousands of them. That's happening. CDL licenses in California, they're being given out, like, to illegals. Muslim illegals that don't know how to fucking drive. And you're killing Americans. And then you want me to get down with that shit? Like, you're very defensive. Call out whom you are a slave to. What Islam got to do with... They don't even have any influence over you. No, not yet. No, not yet, but I see what you're doing. And what I'm saying is, we will go to war with you. Like, this is the wrong country to try this shit with, bro. You do understand there's over 500 million guns in this country. You think you're going to come over here and try that militant shit, you will get your heads blown off. That's what will wind up happening, and it will get very ugly. Like, in the streets. You don't want to start this shit in America, man. All this, you're walking through London, sitting there with your all militant up and screaming, oh, sure, Allahu Akbar. Okay. Okay. Try that shit in American cities and... All right. You're going to see what I'm talking about. You're a good dog to the Jews. I'll be a dog to the Jew any day before I'd be fucking anything to a Muslim. How about that? Go Birds. Absolutely. Go Birds. I'm with you on that. But listen, man. I'm not falling for the okie doke. I'm an American citizen. I grew up under American values, and I like the way that my country is. I enjoy freedom. I'm not ever going to practice like foreign laws in an American land and just go along with it. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Like, that's one thing that's just not going to go down over here. And I don't know what you're thinking, but at least with a driver's license, you can identify people. You just have to know how to read English and road signs. I don't mind that. Have the driver's license have your name. The driver's license, you're saying no name given. Like, what is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you? Like, that is okay to you? Obviously, you weren't on the stream earlier. So if you're sitting in traffic like I'm doing right now, right? And all of a sudden, an 18-wheeler just comes barreling through and just takes out 6, 7 people because they don't know how to drive, and it says no name given on the actual thing. Is that... You're cool with that? No, I have to have name. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're giving illegals driver's licenses that say no name given on the driver's license. And then people are like I said, they're getting mad at ICE when ICE are detaining these people, and they're like, oh, well, we need to outlaw ICE. Why? You want people that you don't know who the fuck they are just running around your city? Running around your area? Like, listen, there's thousands of legal immigrants that are trying to get into this country. It takes $10,000, sometimes $20,000 years for them to be sitting around waiting, just trying to get into the country. You got people that are walking in, literally walking in. ICE is detaining because this is what they voted for. Genius. Those 18-wheeler drivers aren't Muslims, they're Sikhs. Bro, there was 4 of them. There was 4 of them. There was a Sikh. There was the Sikh dude that was high and driving drunk or whatever they said. They said he was intoxicated. There was 2, I believe, 2 Muslim drivers, and then just a random like Indian dude that didn't have the Sikh head wrap. All the immigrants are Muslim. Yeah. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I could care less. This is America. How about that? This is America, motherfucker. That's where you're at. So abide by American laws or go to jail. Like, no, there is no in between. I don't give a fuck that you just got here and you don't know the... Oh, well, shouldn't have came here. You get grabbed, go the fuck back. Go back. That's all that there is. Shouldn't have came here illegally. I want to run through this red light right now. I would love to. Like, stuck in traffic, I can't move. I'm actually probably going to be 5 minutes late now. And still, like, I'm just sitting here because this is what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? I'm not supposed to go on the wrong side of traffic. I'm not supposed to go driving around people because I know that's breaking the law. Like, that's what you people don't get. You got people that are coming here intentionally breaking laws, and you're just like, let's go after the people that are trying to stop them. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. That's all I'm asking. Make it make sense. Like, listen, man, if it was good working people and shit like that, you would have more people that's on your side. But when they're coming out with statistics and it's like, oh, well, ICE detained 15 people today, 13 of them had criminal records, 7 of them were rapists, 6 of them had drug offenses. Okay, you're not a smart guy. Are you aware the internet is worldwide? I don't have to be in America to be on this chat. Do you understand that I'm here and I'm seeing this shit? I'm seeing this shit. I don't care if you're not fucking in America. I am. I know what's going on here. I live here. Like, if you're in a foreign country, shut the fuck up about America. How about that? If you're in a foreign country, keep your fucking mouth shut about what's going on here, because you don't know what the fuck's happening here. You don't. And if you're from any of these countries, take your fucking family members back. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. How about that? I'm not the only one that feels this way. If you're an illegal criminal, you gotta leave. It's that simple. If we don't know who you are, you gotta go. So it's either abide by the laws or get the fuck out. And I could care less how any of you feel. You are just in a bad area. Maybe, but I make good money, so I can't leave. You're uneducated. That's so fucking hilarious. I'm uneducated. Uneducated on what? Poor man. Nothing poor about me, brother. Nothing poor about me. I do very well. So, sorry that I'm from the streets. What the fuck does that mean? Fuck does that mean? I'm from the streets too. Definitely. Listen, bro. I'm not going to sit here and get into everything with you about my life, but you know nothing about me. I'm telling you, when I'm seeing 9 families move in on my block, right? And out of the 9 that moved in the past 3 years, 2 speak English, 2. Formal gang member. Hold on, didn't you just say I'm uneducated? You're a gang member from the streets, and you're telling me I'm uneducated. Okay. Well, when your EBT gets cut off, come back on and start crying then. That's probably why you're watching and all mad. Damn, my EBT is about to go off. Damn, I'm from the streets. I'm from the streets, damn. Let me go on here and talk crazy to some white guy. Like, that's pretty much what you're doing right now, bro. You're telling me I'm uneducated, and then in the next sentence you say I'm a gang member and I'm from the streets, but I'm uneducated. You better write a book then, brother. Educated military and now hold the masters. Oh, okay. What do you got a master's on? Gangbanging? You're a gang member with a master's? It's just funny to me that you're actually proud of that shit. Like, I just got my doctorate, cuz. I got my doctorate, blood. This shit is crazy to me. Go steal bike. I am. Okay. I did this, not you. You did what? You did what, bro? What did you do? You can accomplish it too. What, a master's degree? Why would I do that? I make over $100,000 a year now. I can literally go for a promotion right now. There's like, I don't understand what I would go do that for. So let me go. And this is the thing. You're saying that I'm uneducated, but you spent probably $80,000 on an education to come out of college and probably have no job, born in poverty. Okay, so was I, bro. I was rich also. Oh, you was rich, so you're not rich anymore. Okay, so a gang member that was in the military, that got a master's, that was rich but isn't rich anymore, bro. Your story's just falling all apart, bro. Nope, military paid for my education. Of course they did. Of course they did. You're from the streets. You ain't paying for nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's why you're probably on it. Oh, man, my EBT's not coming on in November. Damn. White man did this. You said I was rich. So if you're so educated, was is past tense. You do understand that, education, right? You do understand that, educated man. Was is past tense. So if you was rich, that means you're not currently rich. You would have said, I am rich. No, that's your master's education that the military paid for. Obviously, you didn't pay too much attention, so don't talk about people being educated. It is normal, bro. You're a gang member. To steal it is easy from people, but to make money with your own is hard. 100%, 100%. Pega, I'm with you. Like, you're going to go out and steal shit. I don't hate, because I love helping people. I don't hate. Helping people with what, bro? No, you are the one that got the help. That's the crazy thing. Like, you went to the military and got an education. They gave you help. And obviously you didn't use it too well because, like I said, you're talking to, I was rich. And then when I call out your bullshit, it's like, I didn't say I'm not. You said I was. And then you're talking about my education. Didn't go too well for you, did it? I wish you well, my brother. I wish you well, too. I wish you well, too. I'm doing very fine. You don't have to wish me well. I'm doing A-okay. Woke up this morning, breathing, going to work. You know, like normal people. I'm doing fine. You know, people that I have to go to work to pay for your EBT. That's not going to be very long. I love that shit. I'm so sorry. I love that shit. There is nothing I love better than seeing people complaining that they're not going to get their food stamps. How am I going to eat? It's called a job. That's what you go to every day. You know, you work, you get paid, you make money, you feed your family. Like, things that you do, normal people do, you know, everyday people, hardworking Americans. I'm rich. I got a good wife and beautiful kids. Oh, wish the best to you, brother. Wish the best to you. I hope you're prosperous in life. I hope things go great for you, man. See, that's the thing. I'm not trying to see anybody do bad. I want to see people do better. I really, truly do. I want to see people do better. And I honestly think, like I said this prior, if somebody goes out, right, and as a child, you're just watching your mother or your father go to work every single day, and you see this, and you see what they struggle to do to have to provide for you and to take care of you and to make sure that you're okay, that instills something in that child, and then that child remembers that. So later down the line, the same habits start to form, and then they start to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Because it's just repeated repetition. But when you have a child that's watching either their mother or the father sit home all day, they're on Section 8, so they're paying about $200 a month to live. They're getting welfare, so they're getting cash assistance and food stamp assistance. And then you're seeing videos of people on holidays, and they're going on vacations, and you know what I mean, like doing all these things, and you're just sitting there looking like, how the fuck do these people afford all this shit? When you don't have to pay to live, that shit's easy to do. If I had no bills, like absolutely no bills, no car payment, no house payment, no nothing, like no cell phone, none of this shit. What? I would be everywhere. But I live in reality. You know what I mean? Like I live in everyday life. Like I gotta pay to live. There's a cost to actually living. So you go to work, you make money. What you do. So, as I was saying, like if kids are seeing you just sitting around and doing nothing and collecting off the government, then they start to get that, oh, well, I don't have to work. My mom didn't work. Dad didn't work. They just sat around and they got stuff given to them. Then that repetition starts to go that way. And it's not a color situation in this. It's just continued behaviors. So, like when people start to do the right thing and people see you always doing the right thing, if those people are around you, they're going to be mentally constructed to do those things. You know what I mean? So it's like children are so like everything that you do with a child, it's like you notice how like certain times like you'll say something and then kids just repeat it. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, don't say that. It's learned behavior. I mean, if you're constantly in the car and things are going, fuck. Then you hear the child, I don't know, fuck. It's repeated behavior. So like I'm saying, when you see your mother and father going to work every day, it instills something in you as a child that later down the line, this is what you have to do. I have to strive to get a good job. I have to do this. I need to get my education. I need to do this because you put an emphasis on those things. And it starts to build up in the kid. Well, kids are just being told, just go do what you want to do. You know what I mean? And you see the parents just sitting around doing nothing. That's learned behavior. Absolutely learned behavior, 1,000%. And it's just what it is. And that's 9 out of 10, that's how that kid's going to turn out. It's a shame. But it's the truth. So what I'm saying is, I think by them turning off the food stamp shit, it's going to force people, like, yeah, you're going to get some that are going to go crazy. And, you know, it's going to be, they'll post those videos and they'll try to make a big thing about it. Like, even, not going to lie, even the right does that shit too. Like, they'll post these videos to try to get people to, you know, to go in an uproar. It's just, but the people that are actually going to be like, all right, fuck it. Like, now I got to take the bull by the horns. I got to go get a job. Because, listen, even where I work, they're always hiring. But then what winds up happening is you get people to come in and they are coming right off the streets. And I don't agree with the way that we do things at our company either, because they throw you like right into the fire. and people that are coming off the street that never work, like they're trying to force people to do 12s and shit like that. That's why they lose them, and that's why they always have openings. But it's like, you can't just throw somebody that never had a work ethic and be like, well, we need you for 12 hours today. Like, it's not going to work, dude. And people are going to get burnt out so quick, and I ain't doing this shit. And that's why they quit. A lot of issues. No role models. Hard to see a path out. You're surrounded by people that all think the same. Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying, brother. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's learned behavior. But I think being poor is more of a mindset, bro. Like, you could pull yourself out of that if you really want to. Like, there's plenty of people that has been poor that have made it. It's just the strive. It's all discipline in the end. It's all discipline. If you're disciplined and you're actually, like, every day I'm going to get up and I'm going to work. Like, this is what I'm doing. I'm not calling out. I'm not making bullshit. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to go work and I'm going to strive for what I want. That's what you can do. Like, I didn't come from money at all. Like, at all. Lower middle class. Like, my father wasn't like, me and my father have a good relationship, but he wasn't like there per se. He was there, but just, I lived with my grandparents. And like, my grandfather died at a young age. I was 16. You know, and I went completely off the reservation, and kind of fucked my life up at a very young age, like when I was like teenager. Like, I'm talking just turned 18, and yeah, I was doing dumb shit and got myself in some trouble. So but I grew up. I wasn't 18 anymore. I'm a grown adult. So then you start, you know, making better decisions, and things start changing. I started staying more on the right path and not doing dumb shit, and I'm a productive citizen. Like, it's what I do every day. So you can't, like, I can't sit there and just give the cop out, oh, these people were poor, this person's, like, yeah, I get it, it sucks. But it's not nothing you can't work yourself out of. Like, you really can. Like, there's good paying jobs out there, really good paying jobs. People just don't want them. You know that you don't have to work. 100% you do not have to work. I could sit home, I could just collect, and the government's going to pay everything for me. What's your incentive to get up and lose that? Because if you go get a job, right? This is one thing that I do know. If you make more than like 15 or 20 grand, you're not really entitled for any entitlements. Like, no, like, food stamps, no nothing. So, like, I seen something on X the other day. There was a girl from Indiana, said she was a single mother with a kid, and because she made $21,000, they said she wasn't qualified for any assistance. So that's what I'm saying. Like, $20,000, you can't survive off of that. It's impossible, especially with a child. No way. Cannot survive off of that. And the fact that the government's saying, no, we can't give you any assistance, but you can walk in here and you don't need to be a citizen. You don't need to try to do anything for yourself. You don't need to try to take care of your kids. Big America got you, baby. We're going to take care of it for you. And then they foot the bill. So you're telling me that is okay. But when you have good working people, hard working people that just want to get a little bit ahead, they can't get no help. That's what pisses me off. And that's why I'm not really for all the illegal immigration bullshit. And that's why they have to go. Because it's a drain on what we're paying as taxpayers that should be going to the people that need it. I'm sorry, but 10 times out of 10, I would help a homeless American than an illegal that just walked into this country. And I'm sorry, I will not apologize for that. Americans deserve it first. We're Americans. We were born here. This is our country. This isn't your country. This is our country. Every single one of us. Don't matter. Democrat, Republican, does not matter. This is our country. And I'm going to fight for an American 10 times out of 10. And I don't apologize for it. I'm never, ever in life going to put an illegal above an American. And if you don't like me for it, that's fine. One thing I'm not going to do is bite my tongue. One thing I'm not going to do is apologize. You can only help people up if you're on a higher ground, bro. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. Me and you are standing next to each other and you got to get over a wall. I can't give you a boost. I don't have to be on a higher ground, brother. Anybody can give you a boost. Help comes from all sides, brother. Help that can come from below you. You've never had somebody that was on a lower ground and you, oh shit, I need this done by 4 o'clock. Oh my God. And you got to call somebody to go take care of that. That's, you know what I mean? Like, you can get help from people that are below you, brother. You can get help from anybody. You just got to want the help and go for it. That's another thing. A lot of people won't ask out of pride because they're men. Like, as a man, I have as men alone, like, we just have pride issues. We do. I have a friend right now who literally has a purple leg. Like, his leg is completely purple. I've been telling him to go get this shit checked out. Like, dude, you're going to lose your leg. I got to work. I can't sit out. I get it. You can't miss the work. I understand. But what good is it if you lose your leg and you can't work? But to him, it's like, well, if I go today and I have to be out for 3 weeks or a month or something like that, that I can't pay my bills for, I'm done. But if you're not here, you're not going to be able to pay anything. So it's like, it's the pride aspect of it. Like, sometimes you got to put your pride to the side and do what's best for the overall picture. Because the pride's still going to be there when you come back. You know what I mean? The pride will still be there. Let it go to the side for a little bit and then it can come back in. Don't worry. But some people aren't manly enough to ask for help. That's a problem. Like, I don't mind. If I need help, dude, I'm going to ask you for help. Like, there's not many times that I do, but that's actually something, like, at our job. If we're not done, like, every day I have to do 4 hours overtime, right? So I'm on the overtime list, so I get overtime every single day. Now, there's days that shit's a little heavier than the other days, and you might not be able to get finished in time. So you call and you ask for help. Slave boy is proud of a lapdog for the juice. No, I'm proud that I'm not a lackey to Muslims. That's what I'm proud of. I'm proud that I'm a fucking American. I'm proud to be an American. That's what I'm proud of. And like I said, I'll never apologize for that. I know you guys can't see. I got a huge American flag in the back of my car. Like, I'm proud to be an American. And I'm always going to say that. I'm never, ever going to be ashamed of being an American. This is my country. I was born here. I'm an American. And I would fight and die for this country. Like, it's just what it is. Maybe you don't feel that way about yours. Really don't bother me. One thing I know, I'm gonna be okay. So, like I said, guys, it's just this whole thing started as to be born as an American is a privilege. Hell yeah, absolutely. There's not a place on this whole fucking planet I would have rather been born in. Not one. And that's what kills me, is you have people, your answer is Muslim. Oh, you're being ruined by Jews, not Muslims. No, dude. That's where, see, this is the difference, brother. Let me explain something to you. If I had a Jewish neighbor, right? That Jewish neighbor, I can have conversations with them. We could talk about the same things. They assimilate to our culture. They understand the way that we live over here. Then I have other neighbors that are sitting there completely burked down. They don't speak a lick of English. 8 of them are pregnant. They're all in the same house. And there's only one dude in there. So to me, it looks like they're all being pregnant by the same guy, right? So then what winds up happening is they all say that they're single mothers. And then they all get welfare for all those kids. And now it's draining on me because I'm a taxpayer. So I'm responsible to pay for these kids that are coming here illegally. And then they're born here, and then they're saying, oh, they're American citizens. They were born here. That's bullshit. If you land in this country and you're here for 10 days and you're here illegally and you have a kid, that kid should not be an American citizen. The parents aren't an American citizen, you shouldn't be an American citizen. Just because you were born here, like, it shouldn't work that way. So, the fact of the matter is, if Jews were doing the same exact shit, I'll be calling them out for it too. But what I see is, I see the Jews actually get up and go to work. I see the Jews actually busting their ass and not asking for handouts for everything. Which, you people are walking in and asking everybody to give you everything, and the shit doesn't work that way. We don't fight with each other for the land that Muslims do. We see the Middle East, bro. Yes! Pega, thank you, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, they act like we don't have, like there's not video of everything anymore. That's the problem. There wasn't all of this before. So you'd be able to say, like, you know what I mean? Oh, this isn't true. There wasn't a Google to just... You could find it all. Like, everything that I said in this video, you type in Google. It's going to come up. Like, I didn't lie about anything. Not one thing that I say was a lie. Like, that's the problem. And this is the thing, bro. I don't have problem. Like, I work with a couple people that are Muslim. I have no problem with any of them. Any of them. If you're an American citizen and you've been here and your religion just happens to be Muslim, absolutely fine. But what I'm saying is, don't come into our country, try to change our culture, and then tell us we're racist because we don't want to live the way you live. If you want to live that way over where you are. like where you came from. If you're coming to America for an opportunity, then assimilate to American society. That's all I'm saying. So, there's no other way to say this. I'm not trying to sit here and downplay anybody. You're in this country and you came here for a better life, then assimilate and create your better life. Don't lay around and ask for handouts from the government. If your whole thing is you're trying to get away from the country you came from for a better way of living, then come here and make your better way of living. That's all I'm saying. If that's too hard to understand, but I will not apologize. Absolutely not. Well, guys, I'm pulling up at work right now. America, baby. I'm out.